Welcome again for the second part of how to use Photoshop and Illustrator with Cinema 4D in 3D printing. Today I will show to you how to transfer this scorpion from a picture to a 3D part in Cinema 4D, and then you can print it in Cinema 4D in the 3D printer. First of all, I download this picture, the scorpion. You can look at it in the internet. I use Google Image. And as you can see that this scorpion is not in one piece, because the black one are a piece and the white one is not. So I use Photoshop to connect each piece to the other one by deleting the white lines. I open a document in Photoshop and I paste the picture. Then I go to the channels to delete the background, which is the white one. I use Control and I press on the channel and I have selection. Then what I do is that I delete the background and I will go to select and deselect. After that I press Control on the scorpion picture, that is the result of deleting the background. I go to select, inverse, and I will make a new layer and I fill it with black, and then I go to deselect. I hide the image of the scorpion. Now this is a picture what is done before. Now what I'm going to use is that the eraser tool, and I will erase each line, the black line, from the scorpion. You can erase each black line that you don't like it. Do not delete in this part. That's a mistake. Delete only inside the scorpion as you like. You will result in this kind of stuff. This picture is a scorpion, and you can delete whatever you like, and you can do a little bit more work, or you can like this one what I have done here. After that, what you do, Control, select the layer that was deleted, you have deleted the lines, go to select, inverse, and then make a new layer, hide the layer that is what, then go to fill it with black, and you have the complete black scorpion that will be ready to transfer to Illustrator. Now we are going to use this one to make a path. In Photoshop you can make it, but what I find that in the Photoshop the path is not that accurate. So I use Illustrator because the path in Illustrator is very good. Actually, I like the way that Illustrator use. So what I do is that I select all, then I go to Edit, Copy, I go to Illustrator, I open a new document, any size, I go to Select, Edit, Paste, and now I have the scorpion here. I resize it to just to fit the window. I go to Live Trace from the above menu, click this one and go to Simple Trace, and then I go to Expand. Now I have a trace for the scorpion. Next I go to File, save it, let's name it SOSCC, save it, and then I would choose the version as in from the first video that I saw it, that Cinema 4D except Illustrator 8, and I will say OK. I go to Cinema 4D, I go to File, Open, and then I will select the file that has created in Illustrator. I open it, and in the window that appear it's scale 1, I say OK. This is a scorpion in Cinema 4D, which is a path, not a 3D. Still we need to make a lot of things. The first one is that you can go to this one and choose this one, Extrude Nerves. Click the path that you created in Illustrator, drag it under the extrude NURBS, and now you have a 3D part with a scorpion. Now let's go to this one. You can make it let's say a little bit depth on the scorpion, or you can make it smaller. Go to the extrude NURBS, click this one to make it editable, and then go to the plus here, select all of these layers, click right and say connect object and delete. Now select the extrude NURBS, go to core, and in this bar -90, so you can see it in the floor. Now we are going to raise it up a little bit, and this is the trick in that the cienma 4D now, this is the scale is very big actually. I can't understand how cienma 4D use, but the scale of this one, of the size of this one, is 1108 centimeter. It's very long or very big. So what you can do is that click this one, click anywhere in this one. Don't select the red one, the blue one, and the green one in the scorpion, because if you select this third one, look what will be happen. It shrink. And also if you change this one, so you will need to select away from the scorpion and drag, and it will resize. You can look at this size here until it get 1 centimeter or 0.0 centimeter. That is the size that I am looking for. That is good. Now file, export, STL, and the same name SC. Save it. Now the scale, change it to 0.001 millimeter. Choose millimeters. Press OK. Now let's go to the program, which is this one, which is repeater host. Now I'm writing something. Let's go to object, remove this object, load the new object, which is the scorpion, navigate to the file that you have created, and it say too many objects on printer bed for automatic packing. Click OK. We can't solve it. Go to the scale, make 0.001 and center it. Now it is small. You can just increase the number until you've satisfied. And now here is the scorpion ready to print and slice it. I think the amazing part is that look what I have done. This is a scorpion with this size. If I go to here and I go to the scorpion, this is the scorpion, very small, and I click this blue one and raise it down more, and I click file, export STL, save it to the same name, yes, okay. Look what happened here. One or more objects are changed. It's reload, yes, look, it changed automatically. Thank you, and I will continue teaching you with the third part of how to use Illustrator and Photoshop, cienma 4D and 3D printing. See you.